you can't allow yourself to get down to his level. And I think that's what happened to Kishane today. But
what? Frano, you are saying exactly what Jet has been saying about Lyles. You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before we get into what Frano is referring to about Lyles and what he exposed, give thanks to Yahweh and Yahushua. Yes, man. Happy independence to Jamaica. Big up on yourself. Stephen Frano Francis gave an interview recently and say why Kishane Thompson lost the race to Lyles. He revealed a few things and exposed some. But before we get to what he will be exposing, it is important to reflect and look back and recap how Kishane lost to Lyles and why Lyles win. No one did expect Lyles to win the Olympic gold until recently when Kishane ran the fastest time in the world this year. Of course, there were some still betting on Lyles to win the Olympic 100 meters gold. Seville was also predicted to get a medal in the men's 100 meters final in Paris Olympics 2024. In the semi-finals, we've seen Kishane run comfortably, winning the race in 9.80. Oblique also won his race comfortably, beating Lyles in 9.81, a new personal best. But when it comes to the final, something shocking went down. In one of the fastest 100 meters final, with everyone running under 10 seconds with times as 9.88 and then never get a medal, which tells you the caliber of the race. They all get a good start, but Thompson had the edge. Lyles was down in 5th place, while Thompson was still leading and under pressure, and appears to be tightening up under the pressure of Curly. But at about 10 meters to go, Lyles, as he always does with his blistering top-end speed, charged in a photo finish of 0.005 seconds, shading off Thompson's time to win. A very close race. It was 5,000th of a second it took between the two. Both Lyles and Thompson ran the same time of 9.79, while Curly third in 9.81. Congratulations to Lyles, but Kishane should be proud. A young man and first time on such a big stage with very little experience, he should be proud of himself. Yes, man, lack of experience, but he should still be proud of himself. He had done much better than some who have been on the big stage with much more experience than him, but not deliver. So well done to him. Jet made another observation that needs to be addressed by Frano coaching team. But let's watch Frano's interview and then we can get into that later.
What's your thoughts on that? And the photo finish?
Well, the photo finish was clear. Lyles won. He's a very good athlete who you can't allow yourself to get down to his level. And I think that's what happened to Kishane today. But I think Kishane performed very, very well, given the fact that, as I said, he had been having hamstring issues after the semi-finals. Sean had to work on him a lot, and I think it was very creditable and courageous of him to run the way he did, given all of that. But I think he was disappointed in his start, and I certainly was as well.
Frano, what do you mean by getting down to Lyles' level? Well, where Frano had talked about his Lyles showboating and brawling tactics to intimidate the athletes, and it seems to be working. Funny enough, Lyles raw, but when Kishane does the same, the officials gave him a warning. Jet wonders if there is some bias. Let's leave that alone, but something to debate. Frano seems to be suggesting that is partially what caused Thompson the race. Unfortunately, he was also carrying a slight injury. As we said before, he's injury prone. Those are the reasons why Frano believe cost him the race. Frano accepted that Kishane done well given the circumstances, but you could still see the disappointment in his face. The man, they won the goal badly.
Running 9.79, as I know, you know, the expectations is that he would have been the Olympic champion. But it didn't happen tonight. But Kishane, I think, Based on his experience, you would say that he did well.
I said he did well, and it gives him something to look forward to for the rest of the season and for the next season. So hopefully that will make the future even better. An Olympic silver medal is no joke. So
Francis believed Thompson will get better. A little glimmer of light shone upon him face when him talk about the silver medal.
An Olympic silver medal is no joke. So
do you think that the hold up at the start affected the athletes in any way?
I suspect it would have affected those who were most eager to run. But the Olympics has been very weird. It has certainly been the worst I've ever been to, and it's from the warm-up area to the training tracks to how they operate inside the stadium. It's all very amateurish. But you say it's the worst you've been in. You have been to at least 8 Olympics. And this is the worst. Paris is your worst Olympics. By a long way. Not even close. I mean, Paris itself, it is great. But how this
the organization
was organized and executed, at least as far as athletics is concerned, is extremely poor.
But Frano was not mincing his words when he exposed that Paris was the worst Olympic he had been to in terms of athletics. We know the controversy of the opening ceremony making mockery of Yahushua's Last Supper, and many Christians vex about it.
It has just been announced that one of the Olympics' largest sponsors has pulled out all advertising over this. C-Spire, the 6th largest wireless provider to the USA, found the mockery of Jesus Christ so disrespectful that it can no longer be associated with the 2024 Olympics. But you will not believe what Elon Musk tweeted about this too. Unless there is more bravery to stand up for what is fair and right, Christianity will perish.
Further ado, here you have the Last Supper. You got the Last Supper, but the Last Supper is not Jesus and his disciples. The night before he was crucified, the night before he was murdered for the sins of mankind. No, you have a bunch of men dressed up as women. And the production value of this is horrible, by the way. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, at least make it look good. But this is such a mockery.
Also, Shelly and Fraser-Pryce was blocked from entering the track area.
She said them changed the rule yesterday. Like, how can you change the rule and then not say it? So you're asking all the athletes who, for whatever reason, don't stay in the village, them can't come through the gate. We came through this gate yesterday and went through security and was okay. The man said we can't go over all the way up when everybody else that enters come back down. That's crazy.
Jet promised you that it was going to discuss what it observed with a few of Frano athletes. Sharika Jackson could have won the 100 meters gold in Budapest World Championships 2023 if she had focused and aware more on what Sha'Carri could do than beating Shelly. We've seen even Bolt dip, but Sharika did not. Kishane was beaten by Lyles just because he dipped. He said it himself. And it's the torso that crosses the line first wins the race. That's the rule.
Waiting for the names to pop up, and I'm gonna be honest, I came over, I was like, I think you got that one, big dog. You know, he was out there in lane 4 and I was in lane 7, and I couldn't really see what was going on over there, so I just had to keep, running like I was gonna win it. And something said I need to lean, and I was like, I'm gonna lean.
Why do we not see Frano athletes be more aware and dipping at the line? Yes, man, lean. Remember, everyone wants to win, and in a photo finish, people are going to lean. So, what is your view? Do you believe if Kishane had lean, he would have won it? Write your comments below, man, and let's have a discussion about this. For those of you who've forgotten to subscribe, please touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, and touch up the bell. And remember to share with your friends and family. So here we are going now. We are going to jet off,